The 6 Greatest Muscle Building Myths, Part 2. If you have not yet seen Part 1, click here. Myth number 4. Some exercises are designed to build muscle and others to give them shape. Many people say lifting dumbbells increases the muscle's volume and then machine exercises gives them shape. Saying this is false and is an understatement. It's even funny to think a muscle will change its shape depending on the exercise. It's true that different exercises work different parts or angles of a muscle. For example, doing incline bench press will put more focus on the upper chest than flat bench press. But a bar, a machine, a dumbbell, to muscle, they're all the same thing. An exercise either makes muscle contract or it doesn't. In other words, it makes it work or it doesn't. Muscles don't have shape change features. What does happen is that each exercise works out different groups of accessory muscles and concentrates strength in different ways. For example, doing bench presses with dumbbells work out the triceps and forearm accessory muscles. When the same exercise done with a bar, the weight is distributed more evenly. As a result, forearm muscles work less and the core work gets concentrated on the chest. When we train chest muscles with a butterfly machine, triceps lose great part, if not all, of their role as accessories. As a rule of thumb, free weights involve more accessory muscles than machine exercises. Myth number 5. High reps define the shape, low reps pump up the volume. This is a very common myth, so it requires explanation. Less than 15 repetitions per set can make muscles grow. That much is true. The reason is that this type of training makes fast twitch muscles fiber work, and they're the ones responsible for increasing muscle mass. These fibers can be stimulated with a relatively small amount of reps when considerable strength is applied. The more repetitions we do, the more residue is produced in the muscle that's being trained. This produces an acidity in the muscle, the pain you feel when you do too many repetitions. This pain that acidity produces is what makes you stop exercising. But feeling it does not necessarily mean fast twitch fibers work the way they should have. High reps, more than 15, increases the muscle's ability to recover energy, but this doesn't mean they will grow. Another common belief is that high reps sculpt or define muscles, but this is absolutely incorrect. The only way of achieving that goal is by reducing our body fat percentage, because fat covers or hides our muscle. The higher your body fat percentage, the less noticeable your muscle will be at plain sight. On top of all this, people often think they can select and define a specific muscle, which is even a bigger mistake. The body increases and reduces stored fat evenly, which means any change in the amount of fat impacts all the body in equal measure. In other words, we either define the muscle of all of our body or we don't define any. Without a reduction in body fat, muscles don't become more noticeable no matter how many setups we do. Additionally, you cannot lose belly fat but keep arm and leg fat unchanged. However, when we do start losing fat, it's probable that some muscles will gain more definition faster than others depending on how it's distributed in your body. Some people tend to store more fat around the legs and buttocks, others around the waistline and belly. Some people accumulate fat around the face area and others don't. Myth number 6. If he looks big and bulky, he must know how to build muscle mass. Sadly, the truth is many of those huge guys you see at the gym have a natural genetic predisposition to develop big muscles without much difficulty and even neglecting their diet. As a result, many live under permanent false beliefs about what it makes muscles grow. I'm not saying all of them are wrong. Many brawny guys may be correct in what they say. I'm just calling attention to the fact that you should not let appearances deceive you. The best examples to follow are gym pals who you know used to be skinny, didn't have it easy putting on weight and developing a spectacular muscle mass, but who nevertheless succeeded without recurring to steroids. These guys had to learn how to overcome their genetic tendency to remain skinny by improving their diet and workout habits. These were the 6 biggest, fattest lies about muscle building. Unfortunately, these are only a few of the many other false beliefs out there. Never forget that for many people, this is mostly a business, so the best thing you can do is trust your common sense, research and look for reliable information, and try different things to see what works best for you. Knowing this information puts you in a much more favorable position compared to the rest who train without obtaining results. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to leave your comments. Remember to visit the link below this video to quickly transform your body, like I did. See you next time.